Hello everyone, peopledud here, and welcome back for some more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. So, in the last episode, we discovered that our next client is the famous prosecutor himself, Miles Edgeworth, for the charge of murder. So, in this episode, we are going to go ahead and continue or start the first trial. So, without further ado, let's go. Karma. That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He has lost a case in his 40-year career. He is a god of prosecution, Wright. A god. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. So was he your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And I was trying to get you found guilty? What a creep! Oh wait! Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! He is as ruthless as me times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he is a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia... Maya? Uh-huh. We could really be using Mia's help right now. Don't you think? Oh. I can't. Sorry, I tried, really. I tried, but I couldn't just reach her. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. The powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Alright. Now we get to see who this new prosecutor is that we're facing. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Fool. You seriously think that I would not stand here if I were not completely prepared? Right, my apologies. He's even got the judge scared. Very well. Your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could it possibly be required? Nothing. Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Alright, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident, now! Yes, sir! Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. And please take a look at the map. And the murder happened late on Christmas Eve, around midnight. And there was one boat in the very middle of the lake. And there were two men there on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here at the edge of the lake. And at 12:10 a.m., she heard two pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. He went towards the boat rental shop. Overhead map added to the court record.
Testify to the court about your arrest. Now! Wait, Mr. Von Karma. Yes. Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to handle these proceedings. Wrong. Wrong. There's only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course. You're quite right. No, he's not. Little bastard. Yeah, Matt called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. And we headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, the body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, whoops. Very well, I see. Begin your cross-examination, attorney, now. Jeez. Oh, that look. Oh, God, that look. Well, what's all of my evidence? Okay. Okay, I can make a deal. Around 30 minutes after midnight, we head to the scene of the crime. How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Yeah, well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick. Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing the department's secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Do that and you will be able to look forward to your next salary review. Yes, so much to look forward to these days. This is no time for daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Yeah, well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard-cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objections. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. We had a deep trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Detective, this court isn't interested in your musings. Deep trusting poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue now. Did you find any clues on the body? Yeah, a single bullet was recovered from the body. And he was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike the bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well. The court accepts it. The court accepts its bullet into evidence. Hey.
received a call from a man?
Yep.
But you said that there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right?
That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously.
Different people?
There were 2 witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've only summoned the woman who was camping.
The woman who was camping. A lot of heart.
What happened next, Detective?
Why is that?
Yeah, well, we found the murder weapon on the boat.
The murder weapon?
Yeah, pistol.
Detective Gumshoe, that is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony.
Yeah, right. Sorry, Your Honor. And the murder weapon we found on the boat was decisive evidence.
What about this pistol made it decisive evidence? He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth.
And there were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand.
What?
Order! Order! So, Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon.
Yes, Your Honor.
Judge, this is the weapon in question.
Accepted into evidence. Pistol added for record.
Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective,
Yes, sir.
was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol?
Yes, the ballistic markings match the bullet on the pistol. Hey, Nick! What does he mean, ballistic markings?
Shocking! To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings.
Nick, he's glaring at me.
Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it.
Me?
Ballistic markings
Are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate.
Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. The pistol which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Order! Order!
This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it.
Well, Judge,
I'd say it's almost decisive. Yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However,
you wish to hear the witness speak in doubt. Very well. I'm somewhat fatigued, so I'll take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge!
yes.
What are you doing? 10-minute recess, now!
But wait,
Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man!
yes. This court will now take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? Jesus! We're in for one hell of a ride here.
Edgeworth, what the hell's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon! The goddamn murder weapon! And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot the man was the person in this photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard gunshots from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. Huh. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say, Maya. Huh? What? Any progress with Mia?
Oh, sorry, it's no good. No, I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't even call my sister, I might as well not be here, right?
No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's a thought that counts, right?
It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can even contact spirits.
Everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck's gonna run out.
Really?
Whoa! Right! Don't jinx this case any worse than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Oh? Oh, sorry. Whoops. Did I say that out loud in front of him? Oh well.
Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Laura Hart take the stand? Laura Hart, you are a research student at the university.
That I am.
Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand?
Y'all need to learn some manners.
Understand!
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
Very well. Your testimony, please.
It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't anything on that lake but that boat.
Enough.
Huh?
Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accept it as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove you from the court if I do not have order immediately. As a witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There is no doubt that God, I can't talk today. In all my 40 years of prosecuting, there was no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat and the victim must have been the one who shot. Yes, it was the defendant Miles Edgeworth. Order! 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 I will have order! Well, Judge, the evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well. This court finds the defendant...
Wait, Your Honor! I haven't cross-examined my witness yet. Or the witness yet. Sorry. Grammar.
Cross-examination. We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or, do you claim to have found a contradiction in their testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and make meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court.
Nick? Contempt?
Contempt of court, you know?
I guess I understand. Well, what are you gonna do? Do you really think that there was some contradiction in facts in the testimony?
I think I noticed one little thing.
Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on.
Yeah. I got a bad feeling about this, though. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness.
Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time.
Same here, Judge. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Huh? Well, yeah, yes.
I know you want to find contradictions, but really, oh, for the love of...
Hello? No, probably not. Okay. Nope, I'm super behind on The Walking Dead. Alright. Alright, talk to you later. Alright, bye. Alright, sorry for that quick edit right there. I ended up getting a phone call. But anyway, back to the show.
I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony.
Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Miss Hart, could you be a little bit more specific about your research?
What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have anything to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Wait now. I'm the one who says that. Well, then say it already. Objection sustained.
Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. So you weren't looking at the lake at the time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise.
She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness.
Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at that picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course.
The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions.
He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Were you watching the very moment of the shot that the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure.
You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless! Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble.
Bon Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as the country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. How come you're so sure? Well then, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. It's hard, you...
Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objections sustained.
Oh, that's what I'm...
Sustained! Yes, of course.
Great.
Enough. I think we've heard all that we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth nothing.
Well, sorry, but when I try to ask a question, Dickhead over there silences me. But, Your Honor...
Keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll leave the courtroom immediately. Understood?
Nick! Honestly, this is fishy, Nick. Really fishy.
I know what you mean, but if I can't see anything, what can I do?
I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edward, please take the stand. Who said that?
It was me.
Maya!
Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities?
No, I don't. Lotta, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly undoubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edward. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edward that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lotta.
What's all the big idea? Treating me like some kind of criminal. I saw him, I swear it. I saw Edward.
Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard! Escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave.
No. No!
Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
Ah! What's the difference? All that remains is for a guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wrong! What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said that she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have the right to cross-examine her again. Order! 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 You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I can't. What? Miss Lana Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he's in contempt of court.
No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me.
Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Yeah, that was wrong voice. Whoops. Oh well.
Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck.
Maya.
I care not for the melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witness.
I'm running out of time. I'd better find a contradiction in here or else.
Mr. Wright, begin the cross-examination.
Hell, this picture was foggy as hell. Objection! Got you. Finally got you, Miss Hart. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. The photo I took. The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it couldn't capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What?
Mr. Wright has a point. That is why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please.
Yet now she said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself.
Miss Hart.
What?
Would the defendant see that night?
Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could.
Then please testify to the circumstances of your sighting.
I did. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. You're right. It was a cold, foggy night. Thick as grits. So once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in my car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out there on the lake, I looked at my binoculars. See, no problem.
You used binoculars. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
This one better be good. Your camera? Yeah. It's got an automatic.
The issue we are concerned with here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all. Objection sustained.
He's not letting her answer any of my questions. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah.
Would you need a telescope and not binoculars for that? I've got doubts about your camera too. Was I really set to take pictures of a meteor shower? The camera is irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? This is make it or break it time. The camera is the utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow. Maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear you. Camera's set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Ugh. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was she photographing? Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Miss Hart trying to photograph at the lake? Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article. Gord. Oh, the sighting at Gord Lake. Well, Miss Hart? I never heard no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down there, like trying to take a photo of Gord. I have it. Proof. Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. Here is the proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy, the lake monster. Camera again? The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here was taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had to set your camera to respond to loud noises. Order! Order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart? You were camping there trying to take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? I don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. Well, you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove. There's nothing more than that. The witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But, as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right.
Fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all outside. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight up to the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may begin the cross-examination of the witness.
Objection.
The witness' testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she's a research student or a photographer has no bearing to this case. There's no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. While Carver's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Was there a contradiction?
Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. You seem so sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. Ah! That would be a first.
Very funny.
You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, right? If there's no problem with the testimony this time, you will let the I can't talk either. God. If there's no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. And I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood.
Yes, Your Honor. Oh boy. Is Gordy really all that newsworthy? Heck yeah! They even had him up on TV. I'm not sure that appearing on local news, Rumor of the Month show qualifies. Last month's show was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey! They also had a picture of him in the newspaper. For real.
Mr. Wright, this is one fact I don't think you can believe. That you can believe. Let's keep moving, shall we?
Yes, Your Honor. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I've never heard one before, so I can't really say for sure. But it kind of sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected. There wasn't much else to look at? Yep. I don't know. She heard her bang, and she thought Gordy was out there. Kinda thought she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What? What'd I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence.
Witness, continue.
Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at the time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, nope. The lake was full of glass. Nobody was on that shore neither. Better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. I won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something. Huh, okay. Miss Hart, were you really looking at the boat? What? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree, any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the entire lake for any signs of Gordy. That's what. You wouldn't give it about a second thought. Ah!
Order! Continue, Mr. Wright.
You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You need them to search Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well? Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of think my binoculars kind of skimmed the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all.
Miss Hart! Are you saying that you were not watching the boat then?
Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I was just, I thought I could be a witness to the murder and all. I just kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat till now.
This is totally uncalled for.
But hey, you got that photograph. You got proof.
Still, we can't see who's shooting in this.
Right. That's why I took the photo and...
Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole.
Shut my what? What was she gonna say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. Yeah, she even had a photograph to prove it. But you can't really tell from the photo who was shooting. That's why she said that she was going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality of mine, but it'll let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth. Or worse. What should I do? Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, didn't you? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court?
Because it does not exist.
What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show in the court in the first place. You old fool.
What is the meaning of this, Von Karma?
Miss Hart, show us the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement.
The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court.
Here it is. Aha!
We still can't see who's firing this. It could be the defendant, or it may not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Happy now, Mr. Wright.
There has to be something.
You asked for the enlargement, and you got the enlargement. And little good it has done any of us. That is why I requested not to show it. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over, obviously. Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to do when the trial first began. Decisive evidence, a decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict.
Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Your Honor! There's something decisively strange with this enlargement!
What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange?
Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. Here, Your Honor.
The shooter. I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange?
Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor.
The hand?
That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does...
Oh, wait. This man's left hand does what?
Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that the left hand contradicts. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth.
Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor?
You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim?
Larry. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself.
Order! Order! So, you were saying that the victim committed suicide?
Yes, Your Honor. I think I can think of no other explanation.
Indeed. That does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question.
What?
An examination of the victim's wounds reveals the distance at which he was shot.
The distance?
The victim was clearly shot from further a meter away.
A meter? That's 3 feet.
There's no way it could have been suicide. Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course. I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see.
Autopsy report updated in the court record.
I see. Very well. Allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for today. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this murder. Understood. Yes, Your Honor. That is all. Court is adjourned.
Holy shit!
Barely pulled that one off.
That was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No. I've yet to be declared innocent, right? Oh yeah, but what happened out there on the lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm going to check on Maya. Oh, right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. And I'm sure she'll be happy to hear you say that, Edward. You fucking jackass. Requisition the transcript of Law's entire testimony. Holy shit. Though it might give me some... I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. Law's deposition after the courtroom. Alrighty. Well, that was one hell of a trial. So thank you guys so very much for watching. And actually, if you notice, there was no lag whatsoever for this video. And that's because I kind of fiddled farted around with some recording settings so that it doesn't totally max out my CPU. And now everything is like 10 times better. But anyway, if you guys like this video, hit that like button. If you want to see more and stay up to date for more content on this channel, hit subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. So please take care, and as always, have yourself a wonderful day.